First off, we start with a pair of thin cotton gloves. That'll be used as a liner for the inside of the glove. I intend to attach the toes on, but we'll get to that in a bit. First off, we need foam, scissors, a pen, and of course, some fur. The toes will be attached to either side of the finger, with a rounded front and a flatter back. Once those are all cut out and shaped, go ahead and set them into place. There we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now repeat with the other glove. Once that's done, time to attach them using hot glue. I place 2 pens into each finger while I glue the foam on. This is to keep the shape of the opening. Otherwise, the hot glue is likely to close it up. Be mindful for the glue, it can be awful sticky at times. There's one paw prepped, now repeat the same for the other paw. Big fluffy paws, just the way we like it. Now check the direction that it's laying. Then place your finger patterns down and trace and cut. In this case, the client asked that these paws have 4 toes, so I made the correct adjustments ahead of time. Sew the 2 pieces together and place them on the fingers. After that's done, sew the fur between the webbing of the fingers. After that's done, make and cut the fur pattern for the palm and the back of the hand. There's that part all sewn up. Here are the fur patterns I mentioned earlier. They will be attached between the fingers on the palm and the back side of the hand. The fun part, by which I mean that we will now be tediously hand sewing each piece together. Sounds like fun, eh? careful not to stab yourself in the process. There we go, all sewn up, and now it's shaving time! Start out by combing out any knots or tangles. Then take your shaver and the smallest clip available and slowly work your way through the fingers. Be sure not to rush when shaving. Take your time. There's no sense in coming all this way, only end up with a nick in the material, then you have to start over. Remember that when it comes to shavers, you don't necessarily need a really expensive one. This one cost me $25 and it's got me through quite a few suits. That's not to say that the pricier clippers are bad, they just don't always work in everyone's budget. Regardless of what type of clippers you use, just keep them oiled and clean and they'll last you a good long time. Remember, take care of your things and they'll take care of you. And all your handsome suits. Now I use a mini shaver to take care of all the fine little details between the fingers. Then it's back to the big guy for one final cleanup. Finally, we have the paws shaved and just about finished. I've sewn the cotton liner into place within the paw to make it look nice and keep it from moving around. Lastly, any pair of paws needs a good set of claws. So, I take a plastic claw replica and snip off just the tip of it. First make a couple of small niches in it, then you can snap it off pretty easily. There we have it, a nice pair of plushy paws with small nails. Very comfortable and fun for everyone. Thank you so much for watching, I really do appreciate it. Remember to stay positive, and until next time, Sheba out.
Hey, hey. Go get it. Go get it, guys. Hey, come here. Good.